Kettlebell Clean. The thing that I see the most as a kettlebell instructor when people are first learning how to clean a kettlebell is a poor wrapped position, okay? So there is a percentage of the population that's more familiar with the barbell clean, which would drive the elbows forward and wrist back. This is not where we want to be for a kettlebell. Kettlebell wrap position is strong here, right? So we have this slight angle of our forearm. I'm not flaring my elbows, but I also don't have my elbows stacked. Because again, if that kettlebell is sitting here and my elbow is stacked under my wrist, the bell's gonna win every time. So that's gonna be the most important thing, as well as keeping that wrist nice and neutral. There are no wrists in kettlebells, okay? So if you're here, again, that bell's gonna pull you out and away from the body. So with that being said, we're gonna talk about, since you now know where that kettlebell needs to go, how do we get it there, okay? So we have our kettlebell clean, which your standard clean is always going to be a swing clean, which means we are going 2 feet back from the bell, right? Anytime you need to generate momentum with a kettlebell ballistic, you're going 2 feet back. So it's 2 feet back. You have that starting position with squared off shoulders, hike, stand tall, take it to the backswing to go back to the ground, okay? Let's break that down a little bit more. So really, your kettlebell clean with that elbow staying tight is just a row and a single arm deadlift. So you're gonna come over top of the bell to start. We're gonna talk about a dead clean first. So standing over top of that bell, you're gonna grip. You're gonna hinge over and hit your bent over row for 2. Keeping that shoulder packed, stand all the way tall for your single arm deadlift. One more time, we're gonna row and stand, and then we row and stand and land in that nice kettlebell rack position, okay? So my shoulder stays packed, my elbow is just outside of my rib cage, I am squeezing my armpit to keep that bell nice and stable. If your elbow's too wide, you're gonna load into your deltoid. If you're too stacked, bell's gonna pull you out. If you're doing one of these guys, your deltoid's gonna fatigue and the bell's gonna pull you out. Rotator cuff is gonna be cranky. So this is where you wanna end, about mid clavicle, not coming in on the chest, hands are not touching if you're doing a double bell, nice and stacked, okay? As you come down, you want to unzip the jacket, okay? So, right, from the front, we have our row, stand, row and stand, okay? Pinkies forward, it's like we're zipping that jacket up. And then as I come down, knuckles essentially go down the sternum, the bell will flip itself back down as I find the ground, okay? So we do that standing over top of the bell. Then we're gonna do a behind the heel. So you're gonna take the bell, you're actually gonna step in front, and this is gonna help work in that backswing to the clean. So you've done your row, you've done your stand, you've done your row and stand, which is a kettlebell dead clean, meaning there's no hike. Now we're gonna reach behind, row and stand, take it back. Okay, from there we take 2 steps back, nice strong hike, hike, zip up the jacket, stand tall, backswing into your second. So now we're doing consecutive kettlebell swings.